Jeffrey Gamer is not responsible for your game files. All mods in this tutorial have been tested and work properly. I strongly advise you back up your files as shown in this video in case you make any mistakes. I advise you watch the full video before installing any mods. Thanks. What is going on, amazing, beautiful people? Your boy Jeffrey Gamer is back at you with another LSPDFR tutorial. And today, guys and gals, we're just going to keep going with the scripts mod little playlist or whatnot that I want to do. I've got some scripts in my game that I think are really cool. I always have them in my game. They're must-have scripts, and I want to share them with y'all. Before I get started, I am running on the 2699 version. The thing with scripts is you do need the community.scripthookv.net. Now, from what I understand, some people are having major issues with their game crashing when they install scripthookv.net. So they have to remove it. Thus, it'll make that so your scripts mods won't work. So this is for 2699 users. 2802, do not attempt this unless you make a backup copy of your game, and I'll show you how to do that in just a moment. But let's get started, folks. First link down below is going to be the quick draw. Big shout out to Murtu for this mod. It's absolutely awesome. Of course, we're going to go in the game and we're going to check it out. And of course, you know, your boy we made a video about a little under a year ago, but these things get lost, and we're going to go ahead. That was my old thumbnail style. Look at that. Wow. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to download this file, agree and download, and you want the main files. So download that. Okay. And that'll probably download pretty quick as it's not a super heavy mod. There we go. And we're going to minimize that WinRAR and then click the next link that says scripthookv.net. This is the 3.6.0. This is the latest version. Scroll down, go to scripthookv.net.zip right there. And you're going to click that, and that downloads really quick. Close the purchase me box and minimize that WinRAR and minimize the whole web browser. Now let's bring up our file explorer. For Steam users, here's the pathway you want to take. You want to go to your disk drive that your Steam games are installed through. Program files times 86. Steam apps, and common. Your GTA folder is going to be right there. Go ahead and actually hold tight right there. Let me go into mine. Here's my GTA folders, right? So if I want to make a backup copy, I can right click on this and select copy. I can go down here, right? I can go down here, right click and click paste, and it'll start backing up that file. If I don't have the room in this drive, I can go to a different drive, and same thing. I can just click right click and paste. You can save it on whatever drive. You can even save it onto a thumbnail if you want, right? Not a thumbnail, a thumb drive. Jesus, Jeff. All right, so that's how you back up your game files. It's that easy, and that way if this breaks your game or whatever, you can just delete this one and use the backup version that you made. All right, so let's double click the Grand Theft Auto 5 folder, and we're going to want a scripts folder. If you do not have a scripts folder, you're going to go over here to this little buffer zone here, okay, to make sure it's not all tight like that. Got a buffer zone, right click and select new folder, and you're simply going to name it scripts, all lowercase, SCRIPTS, and then hit enter. Okay, once you do that, you will have a scripts folder. I'm going to delete this new folder. You don't delete nothing. All right, so there we go. Now you have a new scripts folder. So if I double click it, if this is your first time ever doing a scripts folder, you're going to see nothing in here. We did just do the ambient effects. I will link that video right at the top, and go check that out if you did not, and get you some scripts in your game. All right, so this is where our scripts files go. Okay, so here we go. Let's bring up the fast draw WinRAR right here, and double click that fast draw folder. Double click that GTA 5, double click that scripts folder, and here it is right here. You want these three files right here, y'all. See how I already got them in there? Lemon, fast draw, fast draw. I'll overwrite them. We're going to drag them in and drop them. Okay? Once they're in, that's it. Now, while we're right here, let's click this fast draw settings. Double click it. This is going to bring up fast draw settings. It'll bring up the in-game menu. We're going to set mine. I'm going to set mine to F7. right? Fast draw key 1, D1, D2, D3, D4. Now, what this makes it so you can fast draw different weapons when getting out of your car, okay? Read this stuff right here. It's very important. You can also go back to the page, right? You can also go back to the page and, you know, read a lot of the stuff that are right here on the page, okay? It's very helpful things. So if you change anything in the INI, you're going to save it, and we can exit out of that. Now let's click back in our File Explorer just once. And here's what you want to do next. Bring up the scripttookv.net. And if you already have scripttookv, community.scripttookv.net, then you're good. You don't need to do this step. But if you don't, here's what you want to do. You want to get the scripttookv.net.asi, hold your control key, select it, go down to scripttookv.net2.dll, select that, and scripttookv.net3.dll. You want just those 3 files. Left click, drag, and drop it in your game. Yeah, I'll drop it in. What the hell? I've already got them, but I'll drop them in. It's not going to hurt. And boom, that's it. So now our scripts fast draw is installed, and because we got the community scripttookv.net installed, it's going to work. Folks, let's jump into the game and let's show you what this does. You're going to love it. I'll see y'all in there. All right, everybody, so here we are in the game, and it's very simple, y'all. This is what Quick Draw does. Imagine you're rolling up on a scene where somebody's already shooting, and or you're in a pursuit, and the subject stops, and you just want to get out of your car and have your gun ready, right? Now, before you'd have to get out, hold your weapon wheel and select your gun, right? Well, we all know that holding your weapon wheel and selecting your gun. Now, if you're quick, you know, if you're quick, you can kind of do it pretty quick there. But that's still 1 or 2 bullets that can go whipping by your head, right? So the cool thing is about Quick Draw is whatever key you use to get out of your vehicle, it's usually the Y, the triangle, or I believe it's the F key on the keyboard. If you come up to a vehicle and you hold in that key while you get out, boom, he automatically pulls out the gun. Now it was a little slow right there, but usually it's pretty quicker. But it's pretty cool because you don't have to worry about popping up the weapon wheel. You just get out, holding that trigger or holding that exit key, and he automatically takes his gun out. I love this mod. I always have this mod in my game. Highly suggest you get you some fast draw in your game and get that response time up, because it's just awesome. That response time is great, and you get out and you've already got your gun in your hand. It's perfect. Again, I had my fast draw set up to my F7. This is where you can secondary weapons and all that. You can select which guns: shotguns, submachine guns, assault rifles. You can set all that up right in there. Folks, that is going to do it. That is going to do it. If you're new here and you found this video helpful and you feel I'm deserving, please consider supporting the channel by hitting that subscribe button and ringing that bell. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. The more thumbs up this video gets, the more people it can reach and teach, just like it did with you. Until next time, everybody, be safe, be healthy, be positive, follow the rules, and obey the law. Your boy, Jeffrey Gamer, is out. We'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.